Don't let your AC system get knocked out by the heat this upcoming summer. Call KS Services and let our team come take a look. We repair and install all makes and models. We even offer a free no-hassle quote and second opinion, so give us a call today. With our flexible financing, you can literally pick your payment. We may even be able to help you knock down that utility bill a bit.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Wednesday, the 5th of September. I'm James Spann. Tropical Storm Gordon is inland and weakening over Mississippi. The bulk of the rain with that will be over on the western side of the state today. But the tropic's still very active. We'll be watching Hurricane Florence in the Atlantic, and we'll probably have a new system called Helene on the board soon. And what about the weekend ahead around here? A lot of questions, so let's see if we can give you some answers. Here we go. This is the upper air look early this morning. Big upper high on the middle Atlantic coast, and Gordon is following the western periphery of that. That was the surface analysis early this morning about 4:30. Gordon is now a 1,012 millibar low over South Mississippi, moving northwest. A comma-shaped rain mass, mostly over West Alabama and parts of central Mississippi. And clearly the better chance of rain with a feature today will be on the western side of the state, west of I-65. That was the radar at 5 o'clock. And again, if you're on the eastern side of the state, not much at all from this, but West Alabama, just a good light to moderate rain falling for places like Tuscaloosa and Greensboro and Demopolis and Thomasville, York, Livingston. There's the watch warning map around the nation today. Got flash flood watches, of course, down here with Florence, also up north parts of the Great Plains and the Great Lakes region, and a few spots up in the northeast under heat advisories. In Alabama, the flash flood watch is up to Wilcox and Clark and Choctaw counties, and then down south down to Mobile. There are no flash flood watches for the northern half of the state. And again, a flash flood watch in effect for a pretty decent part of Mississippi as Gordon passes on through. Now, this is really the main thing to watch today. The SPC guys have a marginal risk defined for parts of west and southwest Alabama in that sector of Gordon that might produce a small, isolated, short-lived tornado. And that's basically from Tuscaloosa down to Mobile. So far overnight, no issues, no evidence of any rotation, and it's kind of a low-end threat. Still, we'll keep an eye on things just in case. Tomorrow, got a marginal risk up in the northeastern states, and on day 3, which is Friday, no organized severe weather expected around the nation. This is the rain for the next 7 days. Bigger numbers north and west of the state. In Alabama, the amounts, of course, are heavier for West Alabama. And a lot of that's going to be today, and this is through Wednesday morning of next week, the lighter amounts on the eastern side of the state. But I do think we'll begin to see an increase in at least scattered showers and storms late this weekend and next week with a surface front approaching from the north that will probably stall out. All right, tropical fans, a lot on the board here. Of course, Gordon is in. We got Hurricane Florence in the middle of the Atlantic, a wave that is off the coast of Africa, and another wave that's about to come off the coast of Africa. Concerning the waves, the one that's still on the continent, that's just a low chance of developing, but the one that is off the continent now in the Atlantic, that has a 90% chance of developing over the next 5 days. This would get the name Helene. And here's a look at the GFS ensemble output on that. And you got a few members want to just turn it north, some bring it over toward the Lesser Antilles. It's just too early to call. We'll just keep an eye on that. That's a far, far way out there. Most models do bring it up to tropical storm strength, and a couple bring it up to hurricane strength. And that is Invest 92. We'll keep an eye on that. Gordon's going to be a very interesting storm here. This is one to watch. Now, we stress right now this thing's in the middle of nowhere. The top wind's up to 105 miles an hour. It's a little stronger than forecast. And the Hurricane Center has it late Sunday night well to the southeast of Bermuda. And what does it do from there? Well, first off, in the intensity guidance, you got almost all the models keep it as a Category 1 or 2 hurricane. Some bring it up to a 4, but clearly it will stay at hurricane strength. And this is the European ensemble output. And again, even the reliable Europeans been doing the hokey pokey here. You get one batch of ensemble output that all the members want to recurve it and then Some want to bring it toward the East Coast, and we've still got a split in the camp. You got 51 members of the ensemble. Some recurve, some bring it right over toward Jacksonville, Savannah, Charleston, and the Outer Banks. It's just too early to call. Will there be a blocking high that will prevent this thing from curving out to sea and bend it back toward the United States? Again, it's too early to call. You'll see a lot of deterministic output, and I'll show you the deterministic output before this video is over, but again, that's not useful at this point. Let's watch the ensembles, and the mean is the black line, and the mean shows a recurve off the coast of the middle Atlantic coast of the United States. But again, this will change. So let's dive into the modeling. This is the GFS, the 06E run, valid today at 1. Got a ridge on the East Coast. Gordon is around Vicksburg, Mississippi at midday today, and again, the better chance of showers on the western side of Alabama. Not much at all for northeast Alabama. Highs low to mid-80s in most spots today, and some west Alabama communities might stay in the 70s because of clouds and rain. Tomorrow, a fairly moist air mass is in place, so we'll have scattered showers and storms about. Probably not especially widespread, more clouds than sun, highs in the 80s. Friday, the ridge begins to strengthen. We'll be creeping up there toward 90. And there could be a shower, but they'll be fairly widely scattered, a decent part of the day dry. And the same thing on Saturday, the better rains north and west of the state. Saturday, lots of sun, the high around 90. Any showers isolated. So for college football games in the state on Saturday, it looks kind of hot and mostly dry. Now, Sunday, a surface front begins to sag our way, so we'll probably see a little increase in the number of afternoon showers. And then next week, the front stalls out near Memphis. So pretty decent chance of scattered showers and storms, at least for the first half of the week. This is Monday. Here's Tuesday. And a week from today, Wednesday the 12th. And we see Florence lurking about out there. Here's the surface chart. For us, a chance of scattered showers and storms. And Hurricane Florence kind of lurking off the coast of the Carolinas. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, the 14th. Still got ridging on the East Coast, and the GFS recurves Florence off the east coast of the United States on this run. And for us, again, scattered showers and storms. But that's a really dangerous, creepy hurricane awfully close to the east coast of the United States. And again, I'll show you this here because you understand the limitations. I'm not going to show this on social media. But this is the European output valid Thursday of next week. And it's got Florence coming into Charleston as a hurricane, a big hurricane. But understand this is nothing but voodoo. This thing could easily recurve. It could be in some other place. It's just something to watch for now. Let's check the numbers coming off the GFS ensemble. Looking for cool, crisp air? No. No pattern favoring that for the next 15 days. Highs mostly in the 80s and lows mostly in the 60s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.